Okay, you will have questions where you're given an equation in standard form and it wants you to either complete the square or convert to vertex form. Well, you can do that using the completing the square method. You can also do it by graphing as well, where you identify your h and your k. So let's go ahead and do it by hand and then do it by graphing. So let's do both. This one is converting from standard form, converting from standard to vertex form. Standard form of a quadratic looks like this: ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And then vertex form will be the a value in front multiplied by the x minus h, and then you square it plus your k value. Your h value is your horizontal shifter here. That's how much your parabola shifts left to right. And then your k value is your vertical shifter. It's how much your parabola will shift up and down. Your a value is your dilator. How much your parabola opens up or out. So skinny or fat. So for example, if you have 2x minus 3 squared plus 4, well, you would know that this parabola has a vertex of 3, comma 4, h, comma k is your vertex of any parabola. And so you could easily graph it because it means it went to the right 3. So 1, 2, 3, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, and it opens up pretty skinny because of this 2. If your a value is greater than 1, then it's a pretty skinny parabola. Say you have negative 1/4 times x plus 3 squared minus 4, and your parabola would be on the left, 3, 1, 2, 3. So negative 3 will be your vertex, comma, negative 4. That's your h, that's your k, h, comma, k. And so negative 3, and then down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just kind of showing you what the vertex form shows us. It shows us exactly where the parabola is. The negative means it opens down, and 1/4 means it's pretty fat. So something like that if you were to graph it. So that's what vertex form is. It tells us a lot about our parabola. You can graph it easily. So how do you go from standard form? Say you have, for example, x squared plus 6x plus 4 equals 0. We want to easily graph this. Well, you could easily graph it, obviously, using technology, and I'll show that to you here in a minute, or you could do it by hand. So let's do it by hand, where we complete the square. So this is one way, is by completing the square. So we're putting this standard form into a perfect square kind of format. This is a perfect square type formatting. So we're going to complete the square to do this, okay? So how do we do this? Your first step is to move your C. Move your C. I'm going to do like in a funny way. That way you can easily remember it. Move your C. So take this 4 and move it to the other side. So x squared plus 6x, leave some space, equals negative 4. Draw your boxes. Draw your boxes. Again, these are just cute little steps to help you remember. So draw a box, squared, plus another box, squared. If you draw a box on one side, you have to draw a box on the other side. What's in my box is your next question. What's in my box? Well, b over 2 is in your box. Your b value is the second term here, the number in front of the x. So 6 is your b value. So b over 2, so 6 over 2, that's 3. So 3 is in your box. What's in my box? B over 2. Okay. It's always over 2 is your formula. Whatever number is here, divided by 2. Fourth step, add up right side. Add up the right side. They're just simple steps to help you remember. So negative 4 plus 3 squared, which is 9. Negative 4 plus 9 is 5. And then your fifth step is draw your arrows. Draw 4 arrows. 1, bring your sign down, bring your box, and your squared. Bring your X, bring your sign, bring your box, bring your squared. So fifth step is draw 4 arrows. Okay, draw 4 arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop it low. And then you, boop, move it over, x plus 3, then squared minus 5. There you go. That's all you do. It's pretty simple if you follow the steps. Move your C, so negative 4 to the other side. Draw your boxes, right? What's in my box? B over 2, 6 over 2, so 3. And then add up your right side, which is 5. And then draw 4 arrows. And then move the 5 over. Move this constant back. All right.
All right, let's get those tickets. No tickets will be sold at the door. And again, for all of you who are listening,
so this is your H value, negative 3. It's the opposite because our formula is x minus h squared, x minus h. So if it says x plus 3, that's the same thing as saying x minus negative 3. Your formula is x minus h. So that's the minus right here. That means if you see a plus, that means your h has to be negative because negative times negative is a positive. So x plus 3, your h is a negative 3. Your k is negative 5. And your a value, well, there's a 1 here. 1 times this parentheses, so a is 1. So you can easily graph it with this information now. Negative 3, 1, 2, 3, down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's opening up because it's positive. And it's not skinny nor fat. It's just a normal size parabola. Okay, so that's how you do it by hand on how to graph. That's just a sketch, by the way. Let's do it now with Texas Desmos. If you're given x squared plus 6x plus 4, your second way to do this is by graphing, right? To find the vertex form, to be able to write it in vertex form, right? How do you write this equation in vertex form? Well, you need a vertex, right? You need a vertex to do that. How do you find the vertex? Graph it. So let's go ahead and graph x squared plus 6x plus 4. Graph it, and there you go. Go ahead and sketch this on your paper. And there's your vertex right here. Click your vertex here. What does it say? Negative 3, negative 5. Okay, so your first step is to graph it, if you're doing the graphing method. Locate your vertex, right? H, comma, K, your X value and your Y value, okay? This vertex is negative 3, negative 5. Then you fill in your formula. Fill in your formula. So write your formula down. A times X minus H plus K. Okay, you're gonna square your H and square your K. Drop it down low, 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 low. Your A value is 1. is 1x squared. And then fill in your box. So you have x minus, that stays. The only thing you're doing is filling in your box. Your h value is -3. So put -3 plus your other box. Your k value is -5. And simplify. One, you don't need the 1, so just x negative times the negative is positive 3 squared plus and minus is -5. And there is your equation for your vertex form versus the standard form. These are the same thing. If you were to graph this, check it. So go ahead and put in x plus 3 squared minus 5. X plus 3 squared minus 5. Uncheck the blue, check it back. Check it. Oh, look at that, it's the same. So, you did it right. Give yourself a smiley face. Okay. So this is easier for most people than completing the square. But make sure you do both for this assignment. So you're doing it by hand and then checking it by doing it the graphing way. Let's do another one. Now let's say you have 2x squared minus 20x minus 3. Pay attention to this one where your a value is not 1. If there's any number in front of this x squared, I want you to circle it. It's so important. You have to be careful about this to pull out this number first before you move on. So first step's the same. Move your c. Leave space. So add 3 on the other side. Don't draw your boxes just yet. So move your c, right? That's a funny way of saying it. Make sure to pull out your GCF. Pull out GCF first. So let's go ahead and pull it out. So 2 times x squared, 2 times -10 will give us 20, right? Now draw your box. Now draw your box. If you have a 2 here, you must put a 2 here to balance your equation out. Circle that. So move your c plus 3, pull out your GCF, make sure the other side has it too. Make sure the other side, that you multiply the other side box, that you multiply the GCF 2 times this box, okay? So those need to match. And then keep going. What's in my box? B over 2, right? 10 over 2 is 5. Don't worry about that negative at the moment. 10 over 2 is 5. Just put positive numbers in this box for these steps. Bring this 2 down. X -5 squared. Okay. Equals, make sure you add up your right side. Add up right 3 plus 2 times 25. 2 times 25. 5 squared is 25. What's 2 times 5? 50. What's 50 plus 3? 53. You're done. Move it over. So add up right side. Draw 5 arrows in this case, right? Draw 5 arrows. And then move your constant over. Okay? Move back your solo number there. So minus 53. Now, I'll be honest with you. Is this correct? I don't know. So let's check it. We're gonna graph this. We're gonna graph this and see if they're the same. That's how you do it. Okay, so go ahead and put 2x squared minus 20x minus 3. 2x squared minus 20x minus 3, and put in the vertex form, 2x minus 5 minus 53. 2 times x minus 5 squared minus 53. Huh. Ooh, look at us. 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 It's correct. Now, say you were not confident about doing this. Mind you, you still have to know how to complete the square. Right, this is completing the square method, and you still have to know how to do this, completing the square. If you get a question about completing the square, because sometimes you'll get a question where it asks you which step was wrong. It'll give you these steps like someone's homework and say, was step 1 wrong? Was step 2 wrong? Which step was wrong? So you need to know how to do it regardless. But if it's just asking you to go from standard to vertex form, guess what you can do? You got it, graph it. So let's go ahead and graph the original problem, right? It's saying, take this equation and give me vertex form. Well, how do you get vertex form? What do you need? You got it, a vertex. There you go. And remember, vertexes can be up here or down here, right? That's a negative 2x situation, positive 2x situation. So find the highest or lowest point. This vertex is 5, negative 53. So go ahead and sketch it, sketch it, sketch it. So we're converting 2x squared minus 20x minus 3 to vertex form. To do that, we need a vertex. 5, negative 53. Cool. Write your equation. See if you can try it by yourself without my help. Pause the video. What do you need to draw? All right, so what do you need to draw, right? Box, you got it, around the H and K. X minus your box, plus your box. Don't forget this minus, it doesn't disappear, that's your formula, minus your box. Okay, what goes inside your H box? 5. What goes inside your K box? Negative 53. And then simplify your A value. Remember, A x squared plus bx plus c. A 2 x minus 5. Remember, it's a positive h, right? So it's just say x minus 5, because this is the formula, and this is your h. X minus positive 5, right? Okay, plus negative 53. Oops. You just need one of those symbols, and there you go. So, graphing is obviously faster and easier, kind of, but you can do either way. So that's how you complete the square. Make sure you know how to take that GCF out. I will show you one more like this. Okay. Say you have negative 3x squared minus 18x plus 2. It doesn't matter what I put. I'm just making up a problem. We want to convert this, so we're going to complete the square. So, first step, circle that C value. Try it by yourself, pause the video. Okay, rewrite it, leave a gap equals minus 2. Up, circle it, up, got to go. Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Negative 3 times x squared is negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times positive 6x. Double check that. Negative times positive is negative. 3 times 6 is 18x, right? Cool. Now we can draw our box. Now we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Leave a space. If I got a -3 over here, I better have a -3 times this box over here. Circle it. That way you remember, match those. What's in my box? What's in my box? 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2. 3. 3. Add it right side. -2 minus 3 times 9. 3 times 9. 3 squared is 9, right? 27. -2 minus 27 is -29. Bring it down. 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 And there you go. Add your 29. Add it because it says subtract 29. So -3 times x plus 3 squared equals plus 29 equals 0. -3x plus 3 squared, add 29. And if you graph it, it should be the same. Your vertex should be -3, 29. -3, 29 should be your vertex if you graph this. Let's check. Let's graph it. -3 x squared minus 18x plus 2.
This is the end of A lunch.
Let's see. Hey! I'm a teacher and I still feel so proud of myself when I do right. -3, 29. So if you just want to skip all this, right, for converting sake, if you're just converting this to vertex form, just graph it and -3, 29. Write your formula. Try it without my help. Pause the video. Fill it in your H, fill in your K. Your A value is, got it, -3 times x minus your box plus your box. What goes in my box? H value is, bam, -3. Got him. K value is 29. -3. Simplify. Negative is a positive. Plus 29. All right? Is that the same? Hey, we got that. We got the same. We got it right. Right? So do both. Do both. Right? Don't cop out. Use your brain. Brain. Right? But then check it. Or you could do it this way too. All right, that is completing the square or converting from standard to vertex form.